Have you received a gift lately, or maybe you have given one? I received a gift recently from a fellow meditator from Insight Timer who sent me a gift of a card with her own photograph. She's a photographer in New York, Pam Kulberzicka. I received this beautiful card in the mail with a personal note, and it was just this really eye-opening gift. Something so simple that really had meaning. And of course I keep it. I keep it up on my bulletin board. So it's a reminder. And this prompted me to start thinking about gifts in general and how important they really can be and how simple they are and how frequently we provide them, not just to others, but to ourselves. And I thought it was important to acknowledge the idea of gift giving. It's a part of kindness, right? It's acts of kindness. And being able to receive them well is kind too. It does release dopamine in our brain, so we feel good when we are in this process of sending or receiving a gift. And I think we do them every single day. We are able to share a smile, share a kindness in some way, help someone out, perhaps make a phone call, maybe send a card or a text message. Something really simple, or of course there's larger gifts, but these little simple gifts we may not even be thinking of. The gift of listening to someone, providing some advice if someone has asked. And I think that that's a really important thing. Not only does it give something to the person that's receiving, but there's also always a ripple effect to a gift like that. Because what happens in their environment when they receive something? What happens in your environment when you receive a gift? And I think that's really positive and wonderful. The other thing about gifts is that we have them for ourselves. Sometimes if we look at the word gift in terms of a person, we think of a talent. What's their special talent? And the reality is you sometimes think of these grand things. Or they have the gift of being able to play music, or cook, or write code, or be an author, or dance. Whatever those gifts are. And those, of course, are important and beautiful, but we also have lots of other gifts that we don't always acknowledge in ourselves. And some of that is about understanding the gratitude we have internally. We are able to find these places in us where we offer kindness, where we can share a specific way that we are in the world, maybe our calmer personality. Maybe the ability to make sense of a situation. In some way, we're able to share this ability, this person that we are internally. Keep that as a positive inside, and then, of course, always share that with the world. Something that even when we're not specifically sharing it, we are definitely presenting as our essence to those around us, and people pick up on that. So I think it's really important to consider what those gifts are. What gifts perhaps do you give to yourself? Maybe you take a walk in the mornings. Maybe you do spend time in nature. Maybe you spend time meditating or get enough sleep. Maybe you give yourself the gift of making sure you're reading a book or staying connected with other people or giving yourself the time that you need. Or whatever it is, what gifts are you offering yourself? So I'd love to hear what you think about receiving, sometimes really difficult, and giving gifts, and where you're noticing your own gifts that you're able to provide yourself and that are able to be pressed out into the world. Thanks.